Alright, welcome to the last part of the thing. I got the armor between things. So we can now finish this. There it is. Oh. Also got a couple heart tanks. Okay. It's given everything? Why? People did finish their games, so that's probably what it is. 1,000 energy pool. That's fine. My last check is... Oh, right. This one, the leg upgrade gives you air dash. You're supposed to have air dash in this one. Alright, well, fun news. I have more health now, so Hadouken's gonna hurt. Get out of here. Hadouken's gonna hurt more because I have more health. Accident. Let the anger flow through you. Yeah, much better. There we go. You were shotgun ice. Yeah, he still does like almost a quarter of health just from that. It's kind of ridiculous. I'll be real, I probably wish I could just finish this earlier. When I was finishing up. This is literally just taking a couple minutes here. Yeah, it still hurts like a son of a bitch. That's funny, I think it might be easier to hit him with fire than it is with the rolling shield. Cannot confirm, but I feel like it might be. It's like the same amount of effort though. Man, it's just like way more doable with just armor to actually protect me. Instead of like losing 2/3 of my health every time. Okay, we're done. I had nothing else to send out. No, bad. We're supposed to work with the humans, not try to kill them, asshole. Well, that was the stream. Actually, no, I'm kidding. I got one more thing I can do. Right after the credits roll, we'll begin the next part of the stream. I'm literally just going to combine this with the other part of the one stream, though. That was 5 minutes. I just wish I could have added this to the end of that other one. I go ask about it, and I get turned into the bad guy. Ooh. And they just send it to me for no reason. That was fun. Anyway. We're gonna probably finish up the sponsorship now. So, yeah, this is probably mostly going to be the sponsorship stream. But I'm gonna let the credits roll since I've done it for the other 3 games, and most of the other games I do for the Archipelago. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna do an Archipelago tomorrow. It definitely won't be Zelda Pelago 2. If I do. Best case scenario is like Final Fantasy 1 or something like that. Or I would just say doing it. Maybe I'll take a little bit of a break for a bit. I'm not sure. I have to see. Maybe I'll just take an Archipelago break for a while. Who knows? Not sure. Especially after I just asked a question. I just wanted to ask a question. It's like, I don't know. Okay. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna finish our raid sponsorship. I don't know where something is though. But I did everything else, so hopefully I find it. Or at least not everything else, but like all the things that were required for the next stream. Except for one thing, but like, I don't know, because I don't know where it's at unless it's something that unlocks like way higher level, which is ridiculous to ask. Honestly. And you as Mega Man X. Aw, man. Mega Man. He's up on the FN roof. Okay. No Sigma. No rest of the credits in Sigma is to tell you, I'll be back. I'll be back, Gadget. Alright, well, that's done. Maybe like a few moments here. We're gonna pop over to intermission for a second. Do 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 do. Oh. Okay, here we go. There we go. Gotta change everything. There we go. There's that. Alright, the title and everything's now changed. This is here. That's there. So I do one last part, and it's the actual game itself. Oh, also, fun fact, I woke up with a weird-ass dream where first I was like co-com for like somebody else's stream for a bit, and then I went upstairs to go grab some food, and like a random part of the dream, like, it definitely felt like something else was up, but then yeah. How do you get the rest of these stars? Oh, okay. I've been getting some of these stars there too. Okay. I'll attack the boss. Okay, that's how. Let me get clan shop stuff. We don't have any coins. I'm gonna ignore that for now because that's just randos. So I got 5 people here. So I'm bugging the heck out of me. I had the gym mine unlocked. I got a lot of stuff. I've upgraded. I'm down level 27, which is taking me a little bit to get to. I was playing this a little earlier today. Then the reason it took me so long to actually do the stream, because it's like 2 hours later than I wanted to do the stream. I got tired and just passed out. Just when I started having a dream. Craziest part about the dream was like I started waking up and like at one point I was trying to prepare food, and then next thing I know the basement gets super loud with Kingdom Hearts music, specifically Agrabah, and then like Sora and Aladdin from that game just start running upstairs. I'm just like, wait a second, that's strange. And I go downstairs to try to turn down the volume, and then they mentioned something about it was giving the tower an error, the computer tower an error, and then like the whole thing is just glitching like crazy, and I'm just like, what the hell? That was a dream. I got one 4-star guy. I love how the music randomly restarts right there. It's brilliant. Anyway, so, I did do one thing, because I got a refund for it, so it doesn't matter. I got this pack, mostly because I wanted these chickens. And 5 of those don't hurt either, but yeah. So I got my main dude down to 5-star. You know, I might as well top him off if I can. I wish I used this to power up 4-star people so I can make one more 5-star. That's fine, I'll just level him up so he's stronger. Anyway, so, what am I supposed to do? and stream at least 30 minutes of Clan Quest gameplay.
Each faction must liberate their own crypt from the Crypt Keepers and reclaim the powerful glyphs that lie within. Take your crypt keys and head below ground, if you're brave enough.
It's not a faction thing, this is this. I should try this at some point. That'd be probably a cool character to have. Dark Elf, Skinwalker, Lizardman. There's... Oh, okay. This is not what we're looking for, by the way. Game, I have a question. What's Clan Quest? Oh, here it is. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Upgrading rank 3 or higher chest plate to level 16. Okay, can't do that. Place 50, increase defense, okay. Fill its herd meter of all allies. 20 time in classic arena offense. You know, out of all the things you asked for so far, that feels like something that I can do. I don't know how to do buffs. I can't create artifacts in the Forge yet. That would take forever. You know, let me real, the Clan Quest is going to be like a minor campaign mode. Oh, I think I can do this. Might be able to do this. Okay. Alright. Can't craft boots. I don't even know if I have multi-battle again. Do I have multi-battle? Stop it. Oh, I have plenty of multi-battle. Okay. We can do a multi-battle. And that's the same for you. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, well then we're going to be primarily doing that. Alright. I know what we're doing. Clan Quest. Do I have arena tokens? If not, we're just going to be doing the other thing. I have 3 of 10, and I don't think I have any extras. That is a tavern. That is a meme. Meme! Approved. Except for that meme be like, meme! No. Alright, we're taking on the multi-quest, because that's the only one I can do. The 90 multi-battles, let's go. Do 90 multi-battles in 30 minutes, let's go. I'll take this quest. Sure. So it's a personal thing, okay. Well, we're gonna go do it. Who needs potions? Wait, that's what I'm gonna focus on. I need this potion. Alright, arcane keep it is. I'll stop at 90. Alright. Well, here we go. Let's begin our adventure through the wilderness. This thing at this meeting for an hour. I've already completed campaign mode. Off screen. Because I needed to get certain things. It doesn't take that long. I might consider. Oh, I should bring in a different fourth. I don't know. This tea's probably good enough. I was like, I should bring in my other 5th-star character, but he kind of sucks on auto. Yeah, I have to run him personally, and I kind of don't want to. But yeah, this one might take a while. I think I'm going to turn off multi-battles here in a second, but what I might do is do a quicker one. This one will be fine. How about 90 of these? If it takes a minute to get through each one, yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. Turn off multi-battle for a second. Pretty sure it's not 90 in a row. That should totally count, right? Like, stupid question. Yeah. That 1000% counted. Alright. The big models, pretty sure it was these that we need. So all I need to do is do stage 4 to 7. Let's do stage 6. I'm also missing a person. Alright, well, we'll throw in the 5th boy. We'll throw in the other 5-star boy. You know, he's kind of dumb for how he does his autos. He's like, I gotta do all my debuffs first. It's like, dude, no. Just swing your thing. That's all I need you to do. Yeah, see, look at him doing all of his debuffs first. The funny part is, to make up for the fact he only has 2 debuff skills, he has an all attack as default. See, look at that. Oh. That was that. Edit team. I need multi-battles. That's what we're here for. Alright. We just gotta get to 89 and then we're done. Whew. Anyways, if you want to check this game out yourself and try it out, hit exclamation ranger in the chat, and you too can play this game and help me figure stuff out. Or not really figure stuff. You too can play this game and help support me by completing the tasks that keep flashing at the bottom of the screen. Weird. some of those stronger juices. Yeah. This is basically what we're going to be doing for the next little bit. Because 80% of this is just basically a lot of grinding. He didn't really want you to grind if you don't pay money. Even if you do pay money, it still wants you to grind for like 3,000 years to get anything done. But the same part, the campaign is like the easiest campaign I've ever had in a mobile game. Usually, like, I've even beat the thing on hard, and like, I feel like the way the hard mode kind of ended, where I needed to get like certain units to a certain power level before I could even beat it, should have been where how tough it was. But even so, that one took me like maybe a couple extra days to beat. I've not tried brutal yet, which if we can get to 90 quickly, then maybe we'll go try brutal or something of story mode. Or I can show you the last little bits of what I wonder if I can rewatch the story. Because I mean that was kind of a neat part for the game. The story was alright, but the story's already over, and then it just kind of ends in like a befuddling note. If I watch the cutscenes again, I'll show you what I mean. And I'll like quickly show all the campaign bosses. Because everything else is just dudes. We're gonna see 90 battles with just dudes here for the next little bit, so it's fine. Also, side note, I love how like my clan's supposed to be invite only, but there is no invite option in this game. So yeah, I'm gonna say I've definitely played worse mobile games than Raid. Definitely played worse. This one's at least got some decent like art, some decent stuff, and the story, for the most part, when it was going for 10 seconds, was a decent little story. It was fun. It was kind of neat. Okay, cool, I got 2 of those potions. Good. I need more, but I got 2 of them at least. I need to ascend people. Takes forever. You know what, after this I might actually show off something else, but we'll get to that. The problem with mixing these 2 streams, I put the first Raid Channel Legends out automatically. Which, I mean, to be fair, that's the only one that really needs to be there. This one can just be when it shows up naturally. But I still might attach this to the end of the other stream because literally 5 minutes of Mega Man. But it's fine. Life is weird sometimes. Things do not ever work out in my favor. Hardly. Which, let me realize why I kind of took a sponsorship like this in the first place. I really, really needed the money. Like, if I could have got the money, I could have possibly had, like, something life-changing, but this is basically, I think, like, a typical month for me, honestly. Payment-wise, it's going to end up being... I mean, it'll still be a little bit more. It would be, like, a really, really good month. And the last few months, like, for the last year... Basically, I've been selling my video game collection, which I hate. I hate the concept of trying to sell my video game collection. But, you know what, yeah, this is a perfect time just to kind of go into random rants. Right now, I got nothing else going on. I already did the sponsorship thing and the previous thing, but I gotta do this again, and I literally have nothing better to do. I'm not even playing the game physically, because the game's playing itself. So, I ain't gotta do shit. I got this thing on multi-battle for about 79 more battles, 78 more battles, so I'm a rant. I'm gonna rant and tell you about what I've been going through. Also, I realize I don't have chat up, so I need to get chat up. But anyway, so yeah, for the last year, I've been trying to sell my game collection. It's been going alright. I had a couple semi-rare ones. Oh shit. Really? I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. There you go. You know what? I'm going to do this now for another hour, probably. I didn't even count toward the time yet. It has, but yeah. Okay, so basically, there's a side note. Y'all missed nothing. I do need to show one thing. This thing, because I need to show that this is clan. That I'm doing clan quest, and that I have a clan of 5 people. Anyway, I apologize for that. Again, would be nice if I had people to help, but it's okay. I just live in a world. Yeah, turn off multi-battle for a second. State selection. Also, I'm going to see if I can extend here a little bit. Alright, anyway. Clan. Clan quest. I got 14 to 90 battles. Yeah. And members, I have 5 people. Mostly friends here that are here. I got people giving me applications, but like, honestly, like, I don't know how or why. I can cook. Good for you. New player. Good for you. Please? JB? Y'all are new. That's nice of you and all. Glad you find interest in my clan, but at the same time, I just wanted my friends in the clan. And then there's like no invite link or anything. So, yeah. Anyway, I got 5 people in the clan. So, that's all I need to show. We're going to go back to what we were doing. I apologize for the previous 15 minutes where I did absolutely nothing. Oh, I was going to see if I can send you now. Nope. Back to the keep. Back to stage 6. I think that's what we were doing. Yep. Alright. The first 2 check so that way it doesn't just stop randomly. It's like stop at max level, stop at defeat. First of all, I should not be ever getting defeated, and 2, if I hit max level, I don't care because I usually get everyone to max level on their own with the energy thingies. I'm glad you can get like experience points outside of like inside of combat. I always do find it annoying when games don't even allow that to be a thing, but at the same time, yeah. Anyway, stuff. So I've been trying to sell my game collection. Still feels so loud. Probably not loud at all, but it feels loud in my ears. So anyway, I'm gonna sell my game collection. I had a couple rare ones. I have another rare one that's still here. I have like a rare magazine apparently, because it's also worth, but it's like nobody's buying it. Not entirely sure. I think somebody messed up the price for it, because it was like only like $30, and then it like jumped to a lot. But like, anyway. So, been doing that. I got a new computer first thing last year, so I can finally like on my birthday last year, so I can finally stream again. But at the same time, I had to wait forever to get like a microphone to go with it. So the computer was just kind of sitting there for a while, even during like repairs and stuff like that in the house. So now it's got like this weird dust on top of it, which is just annoying. Because my family had to get repairs done in the basement, which I understand it looks better now. At least it did until they had to fix this one pipe, and under the pipe just jutting out of the wall. But regardless, I'm still in my parents'. I was hoping this would help with not that, in one way or the other. If I could get like a cheap car or have the money to do like the first couple months of rent. Because the maximum output of this would have been totally enough for that. And that's the thing. That's the thing. This would have been totally enough output for that. But it's fine. And I apologize for just being dumb. That's gonna bug me because there's 15 minutes of that, and it's like every other time that I mess up something fierce, it just bugs the hell out of me for 10 weeks. I'm still mad at myself for the day I beat Streets of Rage 4 and almost Shantae, Half Genie Hero, and I don't know, I'm gonna do those again. I might be able to stream some PS4 games in the future, because Lynn's getting a PS5, and so I might be getting her PS4, so I can stream off that again. That'd be fun. Might redo that stream more at that point, because I have the method to do so. I wonder if I could just hook up my microphone to that directly and see what that sounds like. I didn't check. Anyway. I've had to check. It also doesn't have my microphone attached to my thing. I still have headphones though. I might see how a pair of headphones work with it. If it'll do everything it needs to. Cause I got like 2 Turtle Beach headphones. It just depends. They should work with those consoles. They still work with my PC for some reason. Or I should say I got Turtle Beach headphones and like some other kind of headphones that just were not working with the PC. Which is why I had to use stuff like my phone to record stuff for a couple playthroughs. Or for like one playthrough I did. And then yeah, I finally got back into streaming and everything else like that, and well, I've been doing the avalible stuff. Another thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, right. I was going to actually talk about, like, everything else dealing with this problem. The other thing I've been trying to do is work on my game as per usual, because I'm always trying to work on my games. It's a hard process, and the problem is I can't really get to the actual fun part of working on my games, which is actually working on the games. One, I guess, partly I'm nervous because I don't, like, part of me is probably like, I'm nervous because I don't know if this will even work. Because it's RPG Maker, it's all I have. I don't know Unity, I don't know any of the other stuff, and I know I can just learn it. I can learn it online, yeah, sure. The problem with me is the same problem I have with RPG Maker. I ain't got no assets. I don't have my own individual music. I do have a couple of songs that I think I've been told and given permission that I can use. Because I bought them off Bandcamp. I have been told I have permission to use them. So, I'm gonna be under that assumption that I still have permission. I'd rather just have music that was actually, like, made for me, specifically for my stuff. But it's fine. I don't think the music I'm using is gonna be used for anyone else's stuff. But, so it should be fine. Which means I totally have music I could use for, like, intermissions and stuff like that, but that's also just a process. I don't have, like, the musical fortitude to basically, or like the stuff to just make sure that's set up right so you can still hear me and hear music and everything else. But anyway, the main problem I've had with trying to make my own game is I don't have a fully fleshed out story. That's mostly been my biggest problem. I've been trying different things to get a fleshed out story. I had those couple of Hero Quest streams, which I might, yes, Hero Quest. I've had those couple of Hero Quest streams where, it was me and my brother doing a thing. I'm debating whether people would want to watch me and Lynn or me and my brother play D&D or D&D variants for other things, but I'd have to probably stream that with my phone. There would be no other stuff. It would just literally be a phone stream. Because I ain't got no webcam. I could also just go get a webcam and try to hook that up, but I don't know how that would work. I've never used a webcam before. Well, besides like on my laptop. I obviously use laptop webcam. And I guess technically I use the webcam that my girlfriend Lynn has. Technically I've used that one. That one I don't think came with the computer, so I've never set one up. Like I said, it was a laptop one, and it was always a laptop one or a one that was already set up on somebody else's computer. Regardless, yeah. My biggest problem again is I haven't really had a story. I do have those 2 streams. I might just turn those into individual games. But I was also waiting for Stacy to get stuff done, but he's been working a 9 to 5. Here's my biggest issue. I would probably be okay with working some 9 to 5s, but none of those 9 to 5s are around here. Mostly the closest thing I have to work here is either restaurants like Taco Bell, which is a mile away almost. So I have to walk a mile. It's like a safe mile. Like, it's not a big issue. McDonald's, which is like basically almost 2 miles or a mile and a half or something. Or like, I guess technically, I know that the McDonald's is at least over a mile. Because it's past like a gym and all that stuff. And then, there's also like Subway, Hardee's. But the Subway is not a Subway, it's a gas station Subway. So, there's that. Then there's, so I'd be more likely to be part of that gas station, and depending on where they need help, I might not even get to work at that gas station. I might have to work at the one that's actually past the part where it's safe to walk. There's technically one that's really close to my house, and if I got that one, it'd be fine, but that one's never hiring. That would like be the perfect walk distance every day. I would be 1,000% okay with. There's also the grocery store in town that's equally as far away, but every time I try to apply to them, I get ignored, and I hate it. And then I get people yelling at me every day about it. It's great. I've got Lynn yelling at me about it, which is like, I get it. If I had a job, I'd be able to help us get a place. Sure. That's fair, I guess. But I might have to take a break here because I might have to go use the restroom. If I can just leave you to the glories of this one game here. As it's just, we go beat up this one guy 6,000 times because I need those red potions. I need 7 of them. I don't know how many I got. That's not more of them. Man, it's great that this game just has a random loot system that only gives you one of the 3, like one of the many things, instead of just guaranteeing loot. Anyway, yeah, that's actually kind of an issue with this game, is it's not, there's no guarantee for loot. So, I've been sitting here trying to figure out how to do this because I ain't got a team of people for making a game. I'm a one-man person. Unlike, and I even like Undertale, where Undertale at least had an artist friend. Okay, Toby Fox at least had an artist friend that was down to make all the cool pixel arts that we know Undertale for. And Deltarune. You know. They had a cool artist person that helped them make the characters. You know, Timmy, basically. And probably a few, maybe more people, I don't remember. But, yeah. I don't even got that. I got maybe my brother, who is like an artist, but he's too busy with work to do any of the things he needs to do to get any of these stories off the ground. I got my girlfriend, who is also too busy with the 9 to 5 to get any of this stuff done. And then I got like a couple friends online that basically only want to talk to me whenever they need something specific. And I will not go into details about what. Some of them don't even, like, some of my friends just mostly ignore me because they have other chats they go to. And they just talk there and hang out. And I try to talk and hang out and I get ignored, which is my favorite feeling. You know, my favorite feeling is literally just when I want to talk or when I'm in a down mood, I just feel like I'm getting ignored by everybody. Or when I'm actually asking for help because I want ideas for stuff, but nope, I don't got that, so I guess I'll just roll dice to see about a random chance of something. Something that me and my ex decided. More or less. Me and my ex had a ton of ideas, and we had like a whole multiverse set up, and I kind of want to get back to that part, because I can't use that story anymore. I mean, I'm going to use parts of it, but I gotta have like a whole new cast of characters, because like the biggest thing I'm pretty sure I can't do is literally use their characters. If some characters have the same name, I don't care. Like Jake and Jeff, those are common names. I don't care, but I cannot use their Jake and Jeff. More or less. I can use their Midnight because they gave that character to me. So Midnight the Succubus is my character now. And I guess just my constant reminder of my ex, more or less, as a character. So I probably turned that character into slightly pieces of my ex, in a sense, of like what I recall of them. Which, being a succubus, very fitting. Although, wow. Look at that bot spam. Look at that bot spam. In the thing. 7,500 gems. Oh, thank you. But things like that can exist in here. The game has no balance, no control. I mean, this is a great game and all the other stuff because I'm sponsored by them. Look, I'll tell it how it is. I don't care. If the game's good, I'll say it's good. And like I said, this one's, like, not the worst. That's the highest price I can get. Shush. Don't tell Ray I said that. So, yeah. Nah, stories. I kind of have to come up with my own things. I have to figure out, like, what video games can I, like, get inspiration from? What, story, or, like, what D&D books? I have every D&D book. At least campaign ones. I don't have some of the side ones, because every book costs, like, $50 fucking dollars. So, I might be a little bit angry right now. This day has been weird, and my dream did not help. My nap dream did not help because it freaked me out. Excuse me. I think my nose is reacting to the fact that I did yard work yesterday. Which is fun. Love doing yard work. I don't, because it doesn't pay me anything right now. It used to pay me. It used to pay me like a decent amount that I could like live. When I was with my ex, here's the story. When I was with my ex, I would get basically $100 to do the yard. Because we'd be living off the house. We'd be living away from the house. At that time, we did not need much money to live at the apartment complex. It was a low income place, so neither of us had jobs. Basically spent the whole day trying to figure out stories together. And like, we made our ends meet. Like, we wanted more, sure, but we literally made our ends meet with just doing yard work here and helping their mamaw, basically. This is how we got by. This was maybe $400 a month. I usually wrote down 200 because sometimes I only do the yard work once, and then sometimes a month, and then sometimes during the winter I wouldn't be able to do the yard work at all, but we still get some support from the mamaw, so roughly $200 a month, more or less. On average. Which is about what I'm getting right now with selling my games. Again, I could live off that. I have no issues just living off that as long as I have a roof over my head and all this other stuff. Like, that was enough to pay for bills. That was enough to pay for... Which, again, we didn't really have much bills. At one point, we did have an internet bill, but then Verizon was dumb. So, Verizon basically decided to be like, oh hey, we're like, we were forced to move houses because we did not have extra family or whatever. We got like put into a 2-bedroom and we were a 1-bedroom couple. So they were like, all right, no, we you gotta have a better, you gotta have that building is for people with more family. And then so we moved because we were forced to. And when we finished moving, Verizon just told us straight up, like, no, we can't work with you with that building. We don't have no lines. It's like, can you make lines? Can you do something? Nah. No, we can't do anything. It's like, I don't know if it was the building or just literally that one apartment. But anyway, so we just literally were without internet, even though we were trying to upload regularly. That was during the time that we had, like, if you look on my channel on YouTube, that was the time where we were doing stuff like Portal, Turtles. Like, we were getting deep into that because we had like a whole story going on. And it was great. We had like a whole story. We had like many months worth of content after that. But we had to figure out how we were going to edit that in a way. Because there was like a story beat. The next thing we need to figure out, there was a story beat that we had to figure out how to explain to YouTube because it was not part of any of the games. So we almost tried to do, like, the thing I was going to do is make it look like a Crash, a Sly Cooper heist thing, but it would probably would have required either some pictures or something, because we did a lot of IRL roleplay during that time, which is cool, because again it helped us figure out stories. It was basically playing D&D, but constantly, but the only problem was that we never focused on any of the actual dungeons. Any of the dungeons we did ended up being video games. And try to record them. We got to that part, and that was fine, but then we stopped doing that entirely once we literally had no reason to. Well, I got another one of those. And when we stopped being able to upload, we just stopped doing that entirely too. So we just literally got to the part where it's like, alright, well, we'll figure out a dungeon for this later or something like that. We never did the combat, we never did the equipment, never did any of that. And now all that footage is gone. Which right now is for the better because it was my ex. But still, that was years of content. And also, even after that, like, we did another set of stuff where I beat like 4 or 5 games, and all those games are also now on the list of I can't finish these because the footage is gone. Like, I would just upload them to get rid of them and be like, oh yes, this is with my ex, blah blah blah, just, yeah. Any opinions at this point I don't care about anymore, blah blah blah. I would have done that. I would have uploaded it like that or something. But I literally lost all that footage. I'm so mad about that because I had like 4 or 5 games we finished. I finished the Metroid Fusion. I finished Metroid 1 and 0 mission. I finished Canvas Curse, which was kind of neat. I never played that game before, but now if I play it again, it doesn't matter. And 2, I really don't want to play it through the means I played it. You know, I don't have a means to record 3DS or anything like that. So, yeah, long story short, yeah. Either way, we had the story, we were doing stuff, we lost internet. So, after we lost internet, we literally had, like, no bills. Our electric and water was paid for because we were low income. So they gave us, like, a balance of, like, hey, if you don't go over this, you're fine. And we never did. So we were fine. So it was fine, honestly. Basically, we just got to the point where we could live off $200, like $200 a month, no problem. And so I'm kind of used to that. I don't need a bajillion monies. I don't really do good with extra money anyway, because I will just, if I have the money, I will buy the stuff. I have, as I've heard the term, I have holes in my pocket for when it comes to funds. I can save if I need to, but like, I'm probably not going to, because the way the real world is nowadays, I ain't got no place I can just save money and stuff comes up like I'm hungry and I'm out of food in the house, so it'd be better if I went down the street to the Mexican restaurant. That's literally like 5 blocks away. Not even that. It's like a couple blocks out of the cul-de-sac, and then, or whatever this you consider, out of the residential spot, and then like 2 blocks into like the city, like the town, city place, the city sector, and there it is, restaurant. Restaurant, I can get food for like under $10 if I need to, or exactly like 15, like somewhere between the ballpark of $10 to $15. I think even the meal I got the other day was 15, but I paid it 17 because I put a tip. But usually I get a meal under like $10 if I really need to by myself. It's just, if I go with anybody else, it's usually like 30. I mean, that's because Lynn buys cheese sauce because she don't like salsa. Neither does my brother, because they both don't like onions. And sometimes I'll get lucky and my brother will buy me food and stuff like that. But other than that, like, I've just basically been kind of reliant on what little bit I can do for food. Basically also with like the equivalent of like food stamps and stuff too. You know, because again, low income, ain't got no job, ain't got no work. Like the last time I've worked a job was like right when I met my ex. We met and we started hanging out. I'd go over to their house because I was basically somebody who never really got that many girls' attentions. So it was nice to actually hang out with a girl for once. And then after a certain point, finally asked her out. Asked them out. Yeah. At the time, her. Now, no. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, and that was Hardee's, was the last job I had. I don't really want to go back to them, just cause. Also, they're kind of the furthest away from this house, so if I had to walk, it's like, might as well just be walking to McDonald's. And also, I swear the only reason I've ever gotten a job was either because I've had somebody like my brother, one of my brothers, helping me with like getting into the position. One job I got, which was during the right before the Pretty Gamer saga on my channel, which was a fun saga. And where I got like a couple of the playthroughs I put on my one thing because they're still playthroughs that I still technically beat for the internet, which is why they're on my playlists on my channel. Anyway, so yeah, right before that point, I had a channel where I was dating this one girl in college, and her dad gave me a job, which was basically giving me, I think, like $200 to $400 weekly at that point. I think it might have been weekly, which wasn't bad. Like, again, at that point, I think they were giving me the place free because it was them. It was their place. So I basically got the place, or that maybe that was like $200 a month. But I was getting like $200 to $400. I was getting like $200-ish a week or something like that for working, doing like landscaping, helping with properties and stuff like that. So that was kind of a nice one. The only problem is it ended because they were getting upset because I learned during that time I was allergic to grass, because it was always because grass was what was causing my nose to bleed. We could have fixed this problem, but we didn't have much discussion about it, and they didn't want to talk about me and being like, oh, well, you can't do the grass anymore, so that's like, well, I'm physically allergic to it. I don't know what to tell you. But there is a method we could have used. We could have put a mask on me. If any of us were smart at that point, we could have figured that out. I didn't know. I learned that later. I don't really use one now. I'm still stupid. Also because a mask makes it kind of hard to be fair, if I'm mowing, I could probably put on a mask and still have my headphones on. Because now when I mow, I need music. It just helps. Helps so much. And yeah. So long story short there, I got that job because I was dating a person. I got the job at Hardee's because they didn't do an application until after the interview, which they were like, yeah, you probably can work here. And then, yeah. So I've never got a job through the basic application and interview process that you're supposed to do. It's always been side things. And yeah, I'm still supposed to be sitting here and be like, oh, you need to get a job through the basic application process. I've tried this stupid thing like 6,000 times. Nothing's happened. Nobody accepts my stuff. Call center job was because of my brother. Hardee's was because the interview went alright, and they were like, alright, just fill out this application and we'll have you working with us. Cool. Last time I tried to look to see about jobs at Taco Bell and Pizza Hut, which are right next to each other. But, like, doesn't help me because, oops. Actually, technically, last time I tried to ask for jobs there, I think I got bit by a bug down here. That's fun. This is why I smacked them on sight. Because they will bite me. I don't know if it's because I smacked their family or whatever. But regardless, they will bite me if I leave them alone. I have a delicious bag of blood for them to bite. It's annoying. I hate it. I'm looking at a bug bite here. I'm just like, great. It's itchy. It hurts. It's full of stuff. Great. I hate everything right now, basically, is all I'm trying to say. I'm glad this is what my sponsor segment basically turned into. I apologize. But, like, literally, I was kind of holding that in during the Mega Man portion of earlier today, or technically yesterday, at this point. It's a new day, whatever. We're gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some hand sanitizer to put on this to try to get all this back out. Ooh, that burns. Make it less itchy. Really hurt my neck itch as well. Anyway. Yeah, things suck. It sucked for a while. I tried to make the most of it. You can tell by the fact that like nobody's watching this, by the fact so and the only time I actually get traffic is during the actual archipelago streams. And that's if people know I'm doing it. It's basically if I get raids from friends, I have to basically rely on friends to bring people over, because nobody wants to come over after that moment. Nobody comes here on their own fruition, basically, half the time. It's very annoying. I tried setting up advertisements, they never work. I still get 0 to 1 people watching me. I think the one person is me. I'm my only fan. I mean, I'm a pretty strong supporter of myself, but, like, still, that's it. I might have my girlfriend who occasionally helps, but, like, again, people coming to their own fruition, for me, nah. I ain't worth it, apparently. Welcome to Things My Mind Goes To when there's nothing for me to do. This didn't come up during Mega Man because I had to shoot things and get through the game. I love video games. I want to make some type of career out of video games. I want to try to make games. You know, I've had ideas. I have characters. I got DV, who is a digital hero who can dive into computers and is also technically, because of stuff we figured out again with my ex more or less, and because it sounds cool, he's part dragon. It also lets me use Breath of Fire stuff for inspiration for him. I have Midnight, the succubus, or vampire girl. She's technically a vampire bat, more so than a succubus, but her father basically gave her infused her with dark magic, which put part demon in her, which basically makes her like more or less that. If anything. And her powers are fueled by that emotion, so that's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, her father experimented with her and gave her like dark energies, so fusing her with like necromantic energies and stuff like that, necromancer powers. Jet, he's a mercenary, or at least he will be. He also might be DV's friend, but more or less he's a mercenary who has exactly opposite standpoints as DV when it comes to like how things should be done. So they argue a lot. DV is more of trying to protect people and save people. Jet's in it for the money. He's greedy. He's also kind of an asshole. But he also is really good at what he does, so he can back up being an asshole. I got Claire, who is a journalist, who will basically do whatever she can to get her stories. Which is always fun. I don't know much more about her. She's a bird girl. That's the only other thing I have to know about her. Jet's a human. We got, don't tell Raid. Let's see. We got some of Lynn's characters at the top there. Claire's the bird girl. Jet's the third top one. DV's the first one on the top left. Midnight's right next to DV, or between DV and Jet. There might be something there. Tata and Lynn are the two characters there. Then I got Marty and Zeta. Marty is we're back to this now. Marty is just a cat dude that is friends with Jet, and basically, when they're in their younger years, Jet might be part of her gang, and then it gets forced into the military, and then turned into a mercenary. Marty would follow that up to before the military. He's probably going to run off and hide from being caught by the military. But they're probably going to do something really bad to get caught by the military. Or get, basically in trouble with the military. So Marty would just be forever on the run. Forever. So until rejoining with DV back at the DV fighting force once that place gets established. Or once something similar to it gets established. Honestly, there might be multiple timelines now because I'm going to have to, because there's going to be a timeline where I'm working with Stacy and a timeline where I'm working with Lynn. And there's going to be different characters. Like I said, my brother's been getting some new stuff. There's a Fallout one where the world's already destroyed. Everything's an apocalypse. There's the so we have like a Fallout RPG that we can play. So tabletop game. We just gotta get the quest for it. And then we could set up and then my brother could set up a whole campaign for it. I got D&D, which is going to be on the main timeline, but I got to figure out how to set that one up. And I swear, it should be at some point when I can set stuff up with, at least Evie Arts, who is the person that's made most of these arts. Go back to this for a second. Intermission. The DV, Claire, Jet one, all made by Evie, as well as the Xena one. Xena's just a fix-it girl who basically made her own AI. Somebody else might have actually made the robots or helped her make robots, but then she figured out how to do it herself. So she's basically a tech person / medical professional person. Oh, right. Shush. Gotta put the thing back on here. Anyway. Speaking of everything, how's this going? Oh, we're done. Cool. I'm done with that. Cool. I'll let this finish up so that way I can say I did a clan quest. I can show off that I did an entire clan quest. Also because I'm not done ranting. Anyway, so... Okay, cool, I got another one of those. I'm gonna need more of those, so just keep on giving them to me. So yeah, Jet, all those characters, the original characters that like, I had, back when I was a kid, I had the DV Fighting Force as a concept that me and my brothers kind of helped with. Mostly my brother, the one that's working. Anyway, oh, the other thing I was going to say, my brother has, like, found a RPG system that now is like G.I. Joe, Power Rangers, Transformers. It's all the same system, but it's like all types of different, past medias you can like create characters for and stuff and do your own role plays. So you can be your own Transformer, be your own G.I. Joe member, be your own Power Ranger. I think that's kind of cool. And honestly, that's going to be its own timeline. I also have an idea for a timeline where nobody has any special powers at all or abilities. And it's going to be like a super weird horror supernatural one because we're basing off Monster of the Week, which is something similar. Although, technically, I might... There's also a couple other books that are very... Well, that's a different system. Because there's also... Oh, is that... No. Oh, yeah. I think Kids on Bike is a different system. I don't think it's the same. Hey, cool, I'm level 28 now. Only 10 more years and I might be able to get level 40, which would be one of my checks. Yeah, hardly any experience in this dang game. I'm like drowning in it in Zenless Zone, but in this one it's like, nah. I'm like technically over my main level right now in Zenless Zone, but like nowhere near the end of the campaign. Where this is the exact opposite. I am like nowhere near the level I need to be, and yeah. Anyway, long story short, back to the other thing. When I was a kid, I had the DV Fighting Force. It consisted of a bunch of members. I mostly focused on like 5 of them. The 5 I'd focus on were like DV Doom Phantom, which is now Jet. He was just a stealthy guy, more or less. He had ghost powers. But remember that. Magica, which was a girl who was magical. She was basically a wizard character. She's going to basically be all the RPG maker, or like all the old RPG style games, because she would play like an old RPG. She'd probably be like the equivalent of a red mage, but now that's Midnight. 1000% that's now just Midnight. Her name was Crystal at one point, but because I like that name, I got like 2 or 3 friends with that same name, so it's always weird. Anyway. Then I had Luke, who used to be named Killer at one point, but now is also just, I've renamed him Luke. I named him Luke at one point because I thought Killer might be too brutal for a video game or for like a character. But he was probably going to be sort of similar to Wolverine in the aspect of like maybe claws, or mostly he was just like a martial artist that was really good at beating people up. And then, like, now I've kind of fused that with, one, he's a detective, but he's also a detective that likes wrestling. Because I grew up with a lot of wrestling. Not willingly. But my brothers used to watch wrestling all the time. So did my dad. And my brothers used to play wrestling games all the time. One of my brothers, still does. All the time. When I moved in here, technically, my one brother was still watching wrestling, but then he kind of got tired of it. I think it was probably because just his work schedule made it impossible for him to have like free time outside of watching wrestling and stuff. And also, wrestling, when he was watching wrestling, was like the one time that TV was technically free or whatever. But that TV broke, and I haven't hooked up the cable back down to this TV at all because I have the computer. I have the computer, so I have no need for the TV. I'll probably get to 75 and see where I'm at. Maybe 76. I think I need 76. Maybe less. I don't know. We're almost there. Then I'll probably just end. I either can end or go play something else. And honestly, with my mood, I'll probably just end. I might not do the next archipelago because I'm not sure if I'm even in the mood for it. But I did everything I needed to do. I've done my contractual obligations for what I needed to accomplish. I don't know. We'll see where we go from there. But long story short, yeah, I had that. I had Rose as well, which is now Claire, but she was just a gunner character. She was going to do all my first-person shooter stuff. Now that'd probably be more of Jet's domain, but Claire also uses guns. But also probably knows Punchy Punch because I'm going to base a lot of her stuff off Spider-Man. Midnight's going to probably base a lot of Castlevania stuff. Magical whips, all that stuff. Jet is going to be based off Solid Snake. Marty's probably going to be based off Sonic or other furry characters. Sly Cooper is also a possibility. In fact, Sly Cooper's a series of 4 games, so probably that and Sonic might be a good choice, but also alternate timelines might be different, so one timeline might be, one timeline might literally be Sly Cooper, the other one might be Sonic. It depends. With all these different RPG systems, honestly, every one of them could be like a different thing. The only exception is that D&D and Pathfinder are going to be the same timeline. But that's because I have a quest set up for one of my major characters for new Pathfinder. And that character kind of blends into the modern times with the 5e books, so I'm not changing that. Although all the 5e stuff's going to be modern times, so I'm just going to replace... My biggest thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to replace the crossbow with a pistol, and the bow with like the crossbow with guns, more or less. I mean, you can still have a crossbow if that's what you think your character would wield, but guns are going to be more prevalent, so just all the different crossbows are just guns. So I mean, I'm sure... I know a bullet probably hurts a little bit more than a arrow. But honestly, an archer that shoots an arrow real good probably does as much damage as a bullet. So I would say you could make that trade easily. You could make that swap easy. Honestly. Since, I mean, we're also talking about like swords only doing like D6, D10. So a handgun would probably do about the same amount of damage. Honestly. I mean, if you hit somebody right with a sword, you're cutting them in half. It's equally as deadly. So, I'd say it's about the same. I'd say just replace crossbows with guns, and there you go. Like, rifles, stuff like that. Assault rifles would have to be like the equivalent of a magical modded weapon or something. Magic weapons are probably just modded weapons from, Dead Island, etc., etc. It's a pretty easy fix. Or just have some weapons that have like 2 or 3 attacks per turn. To be fair, it should tell me that the clan quest is done. I don't know if it has yet. I have not been paying attention. My brain's kind of like half here. I mean, this thing's not showing my streams that delayed, so yeah. Yeah. Long story short, I think I've basically explained all my points. So if this ends anytime soon, we're good. I did a clan quest. I have more than 5 members. I have exactly 5 members. It's fine. I did my extra hour of that. I've done my sponsorship duties. Check out this game. I think it's alright. Like, again, I've seen way worse. This one's got, like, pretty good presentation. For the most part. I'm going to end this after this to see where I'm at. If I need one more multi-battle, I'll multi-battle somewhere else. I want to see if I can get her ascension though. Bah. 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 Multi-battle. We got 9 of those. Okay, so we can do an extension, so I don't care. Need one more. That's fine. Am I gonna upgrade your skills? Sure. Cool. Ascend. Can't go higher because I need shiny red potions. I had to go there. I need to go to Force Keep. I need to go to like Battle 8. Yeah, that's not happening. Not right now. This dude. Oh, can I send you? Oh, sure. Go ahead and be max 5-star. There you go. There are 5 blue stars. Now you need more of the same red potions. That's unfortunate. You're gonna need even more of those. And on top of that, this green potion. I have 2. Maybe just... Okay, it temporarily died. I don't know if you can still hear me. Can y'all still hear me? Alright. I'm mostly back. Okay. That was weird. Internet just went down a little bit there for a second. So, but by the time I'm asking if you can hear me and stuff, it's already working. At least there's 2 more chickens right there if I get this to 20. And close because you get these daily challenges every day. 6 level 16 artifacts. Upgrade Gelock to level 50. Oh, that one I'm working on. Level 6 ascension. There's about Gelock. Gelock this, Gelock that. Which I mean, he's fair. He's the main character, sure. I need to finish one more mission for Clan Quest. Now I gotta find something though. Campaign. Go back to normal for a second. Is there a... Oh yeah, I did this, right. I got all these. I couldn't see the blue check mark there for a second. Yeah, I have 3-starred all these, which required having 2 people in your party at all times. Which is weird. I have most of this 3-starred as well. Alright, not really. Oh. Well, I got most of the stars here because if silly. So the 3rd star is like, yeah, I got most of the stars here. I've not started this. And same here, I've not started that yet. So there are 2 more campaigns to technically go through, but the story doesn't show back up, so I'm wondering. Shut up. What's this? Okay, cool. Monkey chase. Has my other file been doing that? I don't know. Limited series. Who watched their limited series? Huh. Well, I'm gonna chalk that up to another point to Z-less zone over this. Sponsorship segment's over technically, by the way, I guess. If they watch this, it's like, yeah. Why is there not a way to re-watch the story? You watch the story like one time and that's it. Like, even if, like, okay, sure, you don't want the story to keep popping up every time you play a level. Sure, I get that. That's fine. You're in the right there. But where's a theater to just watch the cutscenes? Also, why does these things take so dang long to level to get access to? I cannot do the 4 until I'm like 2 more levels higher. What the heck? And this is like been a week of playing this by now. These things do basically this. I thought maybe this was like something outside. No, you need to collect a bunch of these, like a bajillion of these, just to get. Those are fragments. That's not even the character. That's fragments. Look, just give us access to the characters. This game is way too grindy. Like, again, I've seen way worse. I've also seen way better. Like, I think as far as mobile games go, my things that I tend to like is I kind of like the ones that have like a lot of story going with them. Like, I like the story to this one. It's a nice story, and I could totally use inspiration from this. 1000%. I'm not upset that I played this game. I think this is actually a nice, slow mobile game. I think it's pretty fun. I think some of the stuff is kind of cool. Basically, full-on review time. I'm going to be honest. But honestly, comes with a grain of salt. This is a sponsorship segment, but I'm going to be a little honest here. There's stuff about this I like. We'll start with the positives first. I like the fact that it seems like every character can go up to, I hope, max. Not sure. There's like a bajillion characters, but it takes forever. I have to literally eat. If I get one more character, I can just reset my entire thing and have my only 6-star. But I have to literally take away all of my other characters and do the process again to get my last 6-star. I don't think I'm going to be able to accomplish that goal. Unless I get like a lot more chicken. I only got the chicken on this one. Oh man. This system's fine for getting people, but with most gacha games, 1, 2, almost 3-star characters are worthless. Why even have them? They're just food. They just go om nom in your tum tum. Alright, I need to... Speaking of om nom in my tum tum, you, I guess. Instant upgrade. There we go. He gained 1 level. Oh, shoot. I have all these. Hold up. We'll do that. I could probably use all those to probably make one of these other 3-stars. Alright, I need one more 3-star before I can worry about that. Okay, let's see if I can summon. Hey, look, it's the one everyone makes fun of in all the advertisements because he's like so weak. Why would you ever want to play as him? Again, 1, 2-star, 1, 2, and mostly 3-star characters, except for ones. Okay, technically 3-star characters are like at the point of you can turn them into 4-star characters and they become playable. Only once they become 4-star characters. Like anybody else, completely not worth it. These things annoy me because like, oh, there's events. It's like, I can't do anything. I don't know why you're telling me about this. Why should I care about this? I don't have any of these gems. Stop putting it on top of my thing. I can't do anything about it. It makes me think there's something there. Makes me think I could do something. All these characters, I don't care. I just save my money for upgrades, because any upgrades at this point cost millions of dollars. So, or millions of money. I mean, I'm still gonna play this because I've only completed so many goals. Here's on the list of the goals I've personally completed on this. The tutorial, reach level 12. Complete the 3rd level with 3 stars. Unlock the gem mine. Open 2 purple shards, which is why I have all of the first campaign 3-starred. Reach stage 5 in Spider's Den. Reach 50 arena battles. I don't know why they thought opening your first 20 blue shards was like a easy thing that's only worth $5. I got the $15 purple shard one way faster than I got 20 blue shards. They don't hand the blue shards out like candy. This should have been the green shards. Also, why is there so many shards? Like, rare epic legendary, rare epic legendary, rare epic and legendary. Why are there 4 different variants of this? There's an extra legendary here. I would love to get that, but I have to actually get the stuff. Why are there 3 things to do, or 2 things to do the same thing? These primal shards are almost just as bad. Why is it just not like rare epic legendary for this one, or rare and epic for this one, and then like legendary mythic or something like that? Freaking again, the game I'm playing right now, ZZZ, has it set perfectly. It's got 2 event summon and normal summon. They give you the same ratio of stuff. And they give you those little things to make the summons semi-often. Often enough that you basically get at least like 1 or 2 a day. Actually, no, you easily get like 2 or 3 or 4 a day for summons. And again, you can get anything. You get new characters. There's only like 20-some characters in that game. Which is fine. Because I don't care the quantity of the characters. I actually prefer less because it lets you get to know the characters more. It's better that way, honestly. Like when there's like, what is it, index 2, no. Dear gosh. 280, 219, 244, 150. Like, that's way too many. I've had 1, 3, 6, 15. I've had 15. Are you serious? I've only had 15 unique characters. Or literally none of these go down to... Oh, okay. Wow. The common people are so useless, they're not even in the champion index. That's hilarious. And stupid. Why are they there? Again, I'd rather have my character actually mean something. I'd rather have a character that actually does something, means something. Gyms in this game come frequently enough. I got 500 for this. Not that hard. It took me a few days, but I got it. It wants me to do another 500. This thing's useless, though. Capacity 5. 1 every 4 hours. 22 hours until 4. You got 5 gems from this every day. Ooh. By doing a little bit of work, you get 10 gems off of daily quest. By putting in a little work. And more off other things. More off of, like, campaign and wins and stuff like that. And obviously more if you buy their stuff. But I only did the 1 because that's one of the things they said they'd do. So it's one of the goals, more or less. Is to make a thing. But yeah, they pay you back for it. So, if you want to help me, I would you could do everything without paying anything, probably, or at least a chunk of it. You could do at least, like, I don't know, easily, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd say about, like, I've done 7 so far, but we had, like, a whole month, so I'm probably going to be able to get a couple of the... I'm probably going to be able to get the blue shards because I found a way to get blue shards. That actually seems reasonable. And spend the rest of my gems on nothing but this. More or less. Just non-stop spend gems on this 3-pack. I'd buy this 11-pack, but that's 900. I'm not going to get that number. But like anytime I get 270 gems, just buy this 3-pack and do that to try to get the 20 gems. So if you want to follow along at home, that's one thing I can suggest. It's better to get the mine first, if you're helping me, because that's worth 10. That's worth more. So do this first. And then, yeah. Or you don't. Just go get the gems instead, or the crystals instead. That's fine too. But my biggest problem with this definitely feels very, we want your money, give us your money. Which is probably how they can afford such high sponsorships, which I guess if it works, it works. Good for them. Mobile games are a bane on society. Mostly. There are a few exceptions. Zenless Zone Zero being one of the exceptions. I know I keep talking about that game, but that game seems to be, you know what, sponsorship segment over. I want to go show off that. Okay, review. This game's very okay. Getting not mad that I played it. Most of the stuff seems weird. I don't know what the Doom Tower is, but I need to be level 40 to play it. I need to be level 52 to play that. I need to be level 45 to join Siege. That's fun. Having all that stuff hidden behind like stuff that's just super hard to get behind. Dungeons. I beat the spider. We just get to stage 5. You don't have to beat stage 5. Just get to stage 5. That's all we need. Spider's super hard for no reason. Even though he's supposed to be low level. It's hilarious. This thing chose every objective to be absolutely obnoxious to do. What else? I don't like the fact that the Forge is like a level 30 thing. And the things that you get so far are like just nothings. Guardian Ring. Build up experience points for people that are not in your party. Why can't I build up the experience points of the people like in my party? Like a little game called Toho. Lost Words. That one's a fun game. That's very gotcha. I played it before on stream for like a minute. That one was actually kind of fun. It's got a really good story. The only thing with that game is the story the story is too much, and it's all over the main campaign. There's like barely anywhere you can go without the story. The story's good, but like for me, I got to the point where like a couple parts of the story have just like gone on for way too long. I have no idea what's happening. I just kind of lose track. I mean, I kind of know what's happening, but one part was literally like, we're gonna take these characters, and these characters are not these characters. These characters are basically spirits that have taken the form of these known characters. But we've not actually met half of these characters yet, so this is all very weird. Like in that chapter, they do in like 30 different characters that were like all just like, we're not actually this character, but we have taken their body, we have taken their shape. And I was like, for the whole Yumu chapter, that chapter went on for far too long. And then the next chapter feels like it's going to go on for equally far too long. So, that's my issue with that game. I liked it. The story has definitely gotten a bit draining after a while. I think the pace of Zenless is perfect right now. Anyway, rest of the review. Yeah, again, the positives. Game is fine. Campaign is alright. Easiest campaign I've ever completed. Here's the final boss. There's the final boss with only 2 people. I think I might have did this before I even made him a 5-star, but I'm not sure. Actually, I might have made him a 5-star first. I don't know. I've done it on both files, so I got on yeah. I was about to say, you're gonna make me be like whatever, but like, but that was, right. Multi-battle. I don't know why you're by yourself. But that's fine. No, turn off multi-battle. No. We're dead. Stop multi-battle. And also end current battle. We're done. Did it. We're gonna give $400. Ew. For 3,000, I get a ring 5 chicken. That could be decent if I really wanted to go that route. Do 30 clan quests and then get that. There's also expert and elite on top of the basic, but the basic ones already seem to have like the rank 5 lizard man. I feel like that should be an expert thing. What's wrong with you, game? I have grievances with this game. I think this game has definitely chosen every method it can to be absolutely obnoxious, but I've seen worse. I've seen way worse gotcha games that just have like barely any effort put into it. It's just like, here's characters, here's silliness, there's no story. This one at least has a story. This one at least has lore. This one at least has characters that you never really get to experience. I think this is another faulty of this because there's so many characters you don't really get individual time with the characters. But I do my dailies on other games, so I'll pop us back into intermission for a second. I did plenty on that today. I said go away. I don't need this anymore. I don't need the SNI client anymore. Let's go play a real video game. I mean, yeah. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Before I do that. Give me a few seconds here. Alright. Now I could settings. I need you in windowed mode. Crap. Those are not the settings I needed. Alright. Give me a second. I want to find a way to record this. Perfect. Okay. This is going. Perfect. Alright. Game has controller support. Hooray. First of many yeses. I'm gonna go get my dailies real fast. I don't think I've got my dailies today yet. Nope. Not worth my attention. Woof woof. You have the new jigsaws? Yes, you do. Heck yeah. Let's do... I'll come back to that. We'll come back to dog. I need to have the newspaper first. I need the scratch card. Wee, money. Alright, first of all, very vibrant town. This is a gacha game. Just like the other game. But oh my gosh, it is so vivid in, like, everything. I will shield for this game. Like, this game has actually been giving me joy. And also, this character feels very much like DV. 1000%. Hetty, you seem new. I hope you actually give me more money. Just matching what the customers want at the bottom. Open. Yeah. You get to manage your own video store, which is something I would love to do in real life. This would be a great job for me. This is like the ideal me, honestly. And like, the whole premise of this game is you get to like dive into the computers and like, well, you fuse consciousness with this thing somehow. Not sure how. You or her, because they're both basically the same character. Your siblings, and you both can do the same trick. But you like possess these little guys, and then these little guys are able to like go into these hollows to help you out. It's really cool. But like, let's look at the agents.
It's our turn. Okaku, ready. Nothing to fear. 1, 2, we're fighting. Get ready for combat. Needs standing by. Don't look at me. Mission. Take me along. Okay. Starlight, it's time to shine. You want to test my hammer?
That's how many characters I've unlocked.
Ready and waiting, officer. Good day, one.
This small number of faded characters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the people I haven't unlocked. But like, these are this is the stuff. It's like I've got like 4 additional copies of this character because there's like a big event going on. You have the ability to build up their skills. You have all this stuff. You have all this stuff you can equip to them. They got like all these little poses they do. Hoyoverse has done a lot of good stuff with this. It makes me want to check out their other games. 1000%.
That's me.
Yes. Oh, I also got the
Take me.
newest character that's in the thing. I got lucky. I got lucky and unlocked Caesar. But yeah, Piper and Anton were that. Also, these characters very much remind me of the characters I'd want to make anyway. Not the same, but very similar. I can definitely see, I definitely got a bit of inspiration from this in total, which is great. There's like this. Here's one thing I was trying to say. I missed out on a couple cutscenes at the beginning because it said like, is this one? No. No. It's this one. It said right trigger for next, so I did that. But no, you gotta do that and it gets more cutscenes. So I missed part of these cutscenes. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Anyway. I missed part of the cutscene. So I'm glad that you can come back and get the cutscene. So I hit the wrong button. I am currently just did this as far as the main plot goes. So I got like 1, 2, 3, 4 missions left of the current update, and then I'm done. And I'll probably keep working on that. I also got more of the other stuff to unlock, but hey, that's fine. There's like all types of stuff you could do. There's an energy system in this game, but the energy system is specifically for a VR machine that's outside. That's specifically made for grinding the materials you need to upgrade. Technically, you upgrade your characters, upgrade these things, upgrade these things.
Let's start the experiment.
Upgrade the characters in general because you need promotion points, promotion thingies to do that. But I need to get my internet rank up, which requires progressing in the story and getting to level 40. To be fair, the game wanted me to be level 34 before doing this next mission, so, or one of the previous missions. They wanted me to be level 34 for it. I do find it weird that trust missions have started showing up now, but maybe I could put down the idea that they came up with that at this point in development. People are wanting to build up trust with their fellow friends and stuff like that. I could be you? Why can't I be you? Wait, no, why? Hold up. I like all the characters? Any obtained agent? No, that would make no sense. I feel like I should have access to more people if it's any obtained agent. But I got her, hooray. I can run around as her now. She is the main protagonist. Nah. I'm right to why I like him. Again, this guy very much reminds me of DV. 1000%. Digital diving. All that stuff. You can go customize big booze to help with the mission. Which, honestly, as far as like playable people that's in the thing, still haven't found a playable character that's DV yet. But like, the fact that DV can have all the, or the fact that this Wise character, I won't call him DV because he's basically, I always do that when I play games. And that's been the thing I've done since I was a kid. I would always just pretend my characters are in the game. Like every time. Like even when I played Dragon Quest 3, when I was a kid, I would have DV, Doom, Phantom, Magicka, Crystal, Rose. Those would be the characters I played as. I always did this. I always basically pretended that my characters were the ones going on the adventure. And protagonists be darned. Whatever their story is, it's my story now. weird thing to say, but basically, yeah. Which is how I could easily do stuff like I was trying to do with the video game role plays and stuff like that, because I could see it, but it's really hard to explain that. But I also get like little things like this food shop that boost up your like health for a minute, and this I need to do my dailies, so this is supposed to be a chill daily stream. I'm getting this because that's what the extra energy. What do I need? Hi. Okay, that's interesting. Let me think about it next time we get a chance. Yay, trust. The trust system just got, like, added in the game, like... Well, I recently just got access to the trust system. Like, literally, like, now. Yeah, I don't blame you. I prefer happier endings, too. I'm still not exactly a fan of how Persona 3 ends. At least the main story. That kind of pissed me off. Especially after a 13th form final boss where Junpei kept knocking himself out because I couldn't control the characters because of the PS2 version. I know there's a new version out now, and that version lets you control the characters, which is great. I played FES on the PS2. You couldn't control the other characters. It was sad. It pissed me off. Because Junpei would always attack the final boss and get himself killed. Every time. Every time. I just basically had to be on standby because the boss... It's like, the boss would do a thing, and the final boss would do a thing, and then it'd be Junpei's turn, and I couldn't tell him to stop. I want to get as much damage as possible because what else am I going to do? Got those. Oh, I got to level up. Cool. I don't have any of this. I don't even know what that's asking for. Huh. Weird things. Oh, I need to check this. Done. Weekly event is done. I haven't played this game for like 3 weeks. Level 34. I haven't been playing non-stop, but just like a little bit here and there. I don't know what I need to grind out. Anybody? Ah. I know what to grind out now. Never mind, I don't need to grind that out either. Wait. Meow. It's fine. I need to boost up this bad boy. What do I need? Attack things, yeah. Okay, let's go grind out some attack things. I need to do a lot of that.
Which alias should I use this time?
Well, you like grind up here for certain things or grind elsewhere. I'm doing a casual run right now with this, which is what I usually do with mobile games. I'll go casual until I know exactly what the game wants me to do, and then... Or until I get to a point where the game's like, no, you need to actually have like certain things. Then I'll try to precisely build up my characters a little bit better. attack. I need all 5 enemies, please. And I can do this 3 times. This is my team. There's my Bang Boo. This is the S rank one I prefer. Oh, right. I need to build him up, but I think building him up requires stuff that's...
Oh, you're up early. Want to try my special Bang Boo combo?
Yeah, I need stuff from a different location.
Is that it? Come back next time, you hear?
I forget, I think I can do stuff over here. I probably should. I want to talk to you. This is probably interesting too. This wasn't what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, I got what I need anyway. Alright, now. I need to go do... I think it's... here. And it's this thing. It's very much roguelike. It's like a roguelike thing. Yeah, this is what I need. Oh, this is experience points. I don't need experience points. Do not give... Oh, hold on. What's this? Ah! Here we go. That's what I need. Yeah. Anyway. So we do that for some of the stuff. Other stuff I need to wait till it gives it to me through other means. I need to do that more often. I just haven't been in the mood because I kind of want to progress the plot. I probably need to do that to get my Bang Boo level 40. Because it's kind of behind. Anyway, attack drill. Side note, there's no auto in this game. There's no way to do auto stuff. I feel like there should be a way to automatically do these. One small complaint, like, just get past this part, specifically like this grinding, so you get back to the action faster. But they probably did it specifically so you can't get back to the action faster. This character's ridiculously strong. And I swear it ends up being like my most damage dealer, at least the one I can notice. Because this attack. And the assault thing was 30,000 damage, 14,000 damage. That was just the skill. 32,000 damage. One move, one hit in the middle of a never-ending combo that hits everybody around her. Yeah, I don't really want to get rid of her on my team. I guess technically what I should be working on is actually getting my physical team ready. And my backup team ready, but I don't have... Well... I say I don't have, but... I technically do have the perfect member for Team Physical. Here's my third party member. He does alright. It's hard to tell how much damage a lot of these other people do. I have like 5,000 per hit. I was also I should do the bamboo attack. I was like the swap move. I'm gonna look at my team real fast to see, because I gotta make a backup team. I gotta make 2 teams at this point. Because there's a whole synergy thing with characters. These 2 characters synergize because they're part of the same group. And they're both electric, but this character is not of the same group and is physical. This character is electric, so I need to build her up. But yeah. Then yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I forget who else I was waiting for. Oh, her. That was it. I want to get her unlocked because if I get her unlocked, then I was wanting her to get her unlocked during the previous event when I first got this game, but I never got that lucky. But I also wouldn't mind getting her unlocked. I think she might be one of my favorites in this game just by herself, but...
Touch my tail, and now. Need some?
I like a lot of these characters a lot, though.
Hey, don't look down. Standing needs one. Let's start. I only handle technical matters.
Come on. It's our turn, bro.
Like, these are my top 3 favorite characters, but they don't synergize perfectly with each other. But honestly, I don't really care. Once the game gets to a point where I might need to care more about synergy, maybe. Oh, can I upgrade that one thing enough? Because if so, I have backup physical girl, which is her. She's actually pretty good too. So, honestly, I might just take her. I wish there was a way to test play her. Wish there was a way to test play her. I don't think. She just gave me like a weird vibe, like a flash of somebody, of another character. I was trying to figure out like who is she reminding me of, especially with their face on the on the character model, not so much on the portrait, but the character model face.
Wanna be my research subject?
That voice also sounds very familiar from something else.
Which alias should I use this time?
I think I'm doing good.
Handmade Rena, at your service. environment.
Oh yeah, okay.
Let's start the
It's our turn, bro.
So sleepy.
Anyway, so
Come on.
Which alias should I use this time?
I swear I've seen her from something else that's not this game. Like almost something very similar. That voice is very familiar. I don't think it's from this game. That's what's weirding me out. I might have to come back to that. That's just a random thought. Anyway, build. I need to build her up. Oh, I'd like to check this. I am very ADHD brained. You're not attack type, are you? I'm dumb, ain't I? No, you're attack type.
It's our turn, bro.
Was I not getting the attack ones? What? Where's my inventory?
I only
Come
handle.
on, let's get to work.
What? What?
Sneak attack.
Coming through.
Your foundation ain't solid.
Roadkill. Roadhouse. Oh, that does a lot, actually. Never mind. He does do a lot. It's like 2,000 per.
Straight to the earth core.
Did I not get those other parts? I feel very ripped off if I didn't get those other parts. Also, I'm poor. Forgot about that aspect. I've reached the part where I'm poor in this game.
Come on, let's get to work.
Of course, while I'm streaming, some type of weird glitch happens. Alright. Well, I gotta do that more because I need to get that upgraded. So, hooray. Let's go randomly play a puzzle game. Alright, just call my dailies done. Alright, note to self, never use the thing. Alright, so there's a puzzle game going on right now. Which is kind of more or less just this. Wait. Oh. Okay. It's your bodies. Alright. Oh, that's the versus. You just go like right here. There we go. What are we trying to do here? This got added for an event, so this is just a silly little event thing, but this is still kind of fun. At least it's not the other type of sliding puzzle, which would have scared me. I absolutely hate, like, the one type of sliding puzzle that's like you know, the ones that like you move. There's only like one spot you can move, but you can move two things. It's the one where it's a sliding puzzle. Technically, that's all I have to say. It's the sliding puzzle. You know the one. Where'd that go? Nope. There's a beam up there. That's where I'm messing up my logic. Okay. Where'd that other beam piece I had that I couldn't figure out where to go? Is that it? Oh. There we go. Here. Also, so glad that I let you see the full picture, whatever you want. Very nice and simple puzzle. Just want you to complete it. At this point, I don't have to actually think. At this point, my brain explodes. At least the good news is most of this is one big boo. that you're not part of the big blue, are you? I don't know what you are. Ah, that's the metal detector. Probably should give myself some food here in a moment. Which probably means I should stop my stream. But I want to do this and then, yeah. I woke up the doggo. I should feel bad. But doggo kind of went to sleep randomly on me. So my feel bad tolerance is kind of low. Point where I don't need to try because that's the matches work. Alright. Claim all those. Claim all those. One more. You know what? While we're here, let's do... Yeah, we could do a singular pool. Oh, there's my storage. Let's do... we could do a couple pools. Couple pools for Big Blue, and one normal pool. This is normal, this is for the event. I'm doing normal because I got the event character for one. I know I need to get like more, but it'd take forever. I got 87 more searches to get it guaranteed. But also, with this one, technically if I get this character, it's also a physical character, so it'd make team physical. So, shit. That was me hitting the wrong button. Yeah, okay. I've done all these. I got more of these technically at the thing. But yeah. She could technically be part team physical and still an S rank, so she'd be okay to get, but there's like the whole selectable agent thing if I get like 300. So I'm going to work towards that now. Oh, we got an A.
Woo! Manager! I'm counting on you to cover me!
Alright, cool. I'm okay with that.
Let's start. Won't need
Focus, Starlight! It's time to shine!
Yeah, when you get multiples of characters, you can do this. And this just gives some stuff. The best one is if you get 3.
I have 2 guns, so...
Wait, stand nothing.
Come on, let's get to work!
If you get 3, you get this one, which boosts up the middle section by 2. Now, question. No. Ah! Get 5 extra ones, and you get this. Ooh. I should probably keep working on the side one anyway, because just in case I get one more of each of these 2 characters, then I can have them having like up to 11. That's not done. So I got all these. Also, no, I'm still upsetting Spaghetti about the fact that, I have money now, cool. That's right. And the fact that it didn't say that I got all these items when I totally did. Alright, well, you know what? We'll put that on instead. This one's technically better, but like only because of levels. Also attack plus 19%. It's kind of good, but crit rate plus 15%. Also increased physical damage by 20%. The equipper's damage increased by 25% when hitting the enemy from behind. Like that. I think that's basically the 19% effect. But yeah, launching a dodge counter. Yeah, this is just a guaranteed 20% when this was just 19%. And it's like a 15.4 crit rate. So yeah. Nah, this gonna be better, yo. Yeah.
Come on, let's get to work.
Alright, well that's this game. That's the stream. I'm done. I did my extra hour of that. I showed off a real mobile game. A real game that, like how the system could, how a lot of these systems could play out and be a lot more funner to work with. Although I did get messed up on one part, but it's fine. I might just be more careful next time. I'm still very weirded out about that. Not sure what the deal with that is. I should have like 20 more weapon modification things. I should be able to upgrade the thing, but I guess now I just need to exit. I need to hit complete instead of that, because apparently if you do it again, it makes it to where it does something not bad. Anyway, thank you all for watching the stream. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.